guys, Jake Rowland Roll coming back at you with another video, and draft day is finally here. Been waiting for it all year, and it is finally here. Don't forget to click that subscribe button to subscribe for more great content. Now let's hop into this. This is my final 2021 NFL mock draft. Let's get into it. Number 1, we know it will be Trevor Lawrence. Been the number 1 pick since he's basically been coming out of high school. Trevor Lawrence will be the pick at number 1 overall. No debate about it. He will be the pick unless the Jags get like 20 first-round picks from someone, which is not happening. Number 2 is another pretty easy pick. It will be Zach Wilson, quarterback from BYU. Pretty great player, honestly. And the Jets get their new signal caller at QB. So a lot has changed since I did my last mock draft. And the Niners said it would either be Trey Lance or Mac Jones. And I've been going back and forth with this. Do they go with the player that the Niners have been potentially linked to in Mac Jones, or the player that's just better in Trey Lance? I mean, they would both just make the Niners instantly very good. And I don't see why they wouldn't go Trey Lance. He's a better player than Mac Jones. And, I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't go Trey Lance. Great upside player. It should be Justin Fields. He's the third best quarterback in the draft. But it is what it is. Falcons to number 4, I'm giving him Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is a beast that the Falcons at number 4 should not pass up. Do they need him? Not really. But it's just too tempting to pass up. I gave him a quarterback all year. They don't really want to take QB, I guess. So Kyle Pitts on the board, number 4. They do not pass up. Number 5, the Bengals. I'm giving them Ja'Marr Chase. This week recently, I didn't really think the pick would be Ja'Marr Chase. But this week, you really see that you think it's going to be Ja'Marr Chase. I currently have him as the second best player in the class. Ja'Marr Chase is really good. Great at creating, catching, actually. That's really what he does best. Physical receiver. Ja'Marr Chase is really good. Number 6 now, we have the Dolphins. And I'm going to give him Jalen Waddle, wide receiver from Alabama. He can absolutely fly, great route runner, and catches really well. Jalen Waddle is a complete package at wide receiver. And would be another great weapon, familiar face for Tua to team up with. At 7, this is going to be a trade. I will have the first projected trade. I haven't done a mock draft with trades all year. Just because, I don't know. I like the mock draft machine website a little bit better. And I did not have I don't really care, forced trade. As the New England Patriots are moving up to number 7 overall. And they will be taking Justin Fields, the quarterback from Ohio State. The Patriots instantly turned to Super Bowl contenders with him. Great athleticism, really good arm accuracies there. Justin Fields is really good, and teams are sleeping on him. I don't know why you would want to sleep on the guy. He's so good, and he's just going to follow the Patriots and become a god. And I'm going to have another trade here for the Patriots. The Los Angeles Chargers are going to move up here. 47 second next year. That they don't like the trade. I don't care. The Chargers are moving up. And the Chargers are selecting generational talent on the O-line in Penei Sewell. Tackle at Oregon, freak athlete, sometimes gets put off balance, but and just uses athleticism to take over. But there's no real problem with that. Penei Sewell It's just so good, and the Chargers just can't pass up. At number 9, the Broncos will stay put here, and I mean, only one quarterback is on the board that they should take, and it's Mac Jones. I mean, they just traded for Teddy Bridgewater. I'm going to give him Rashawn Slater. If I don't like Mac Jones enough, they will be taking Rashawn Slater, the tackle in Northwestern. I think that if Trey Lance or Justin Fields is on the board, the Broncos might go them, with either one. But Rashawn Slater is the pick here. You can play all 5 spots in the O-line for you, and just the best player available. And at number 10, the Eagles might trade up too. I didn't really think about that. But at number 10, the Cowboys. They will be taking Patrick Surtain, second cornerback out of Alabama. It's been the pick for a while now. It's not going to change. Best corner in the class for a lot of people, and will be really good in the NFL. Great boundary corner for the Cowboys. And now the Giants at number 11. I really hate what I'm about to do. I'm going to give the Giants Elijah Vera Tucker. They've been kind of linked to him. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad pick, though, considering that the Giants need tackle and guard, both. And Elijah Vera Tucker can play both. Was a tackle at USC, but he profiles more as a guard. And I don't think that would be a bad pick for the Giants. Get yourselves a really solid left guard. And, Will Hernandez was bad last season. That's who they have at left guard. And you get a starter at left guard. At number 12, the Eagles. I'm going to give them J.C. Horn. They've been linked to trying to draft a corner. And I wouldn't see why you wouldn't want to draft a guy like J.C. Horn. J.C. Horn's a really good player that, they just shouldn't pass up. And at number 13 now, a lot of guys have been giving the Panthers Devontae Smith, and it kind of feels right for some reason. Some people just say they feel it's going to happen, and, I kind of just, recently, just now, felt the same way. Devontae Smith is a great route runner with great hands, pretty explosive, maybe the best day one receiver in the class. And the Panthers' offense were just turned to dominant. So Sam Darnold just should get it going right now. But I'm going to make another trade here with the Vikings. I'm going to have the Washington football team moving up to up in the draft. And I should just do 4 straight. But the Washington football team has moved up, and I am going to give Washington QB Mac Jones. They're moved up for the franchise guy in Mac Jones. I don't see why you wouldn't try to jump the Bears a little bit more in case they were trying to trade up. Smart play by Washington football team. Number 15, the Lions. Micah Parsons on the board. Why not? We'll give the Detroit Lions Micah Parsons. I don't know why they wouldn't go Micah Parsons. Not really your Mike linebacker, but could definitely. I think he would be good in the Lions 3-4, where as a little pass rusher, but can also play linebacker. Hybrid role for the Lions there. I think that would be pretty good for a team like that. 16, we have the Arizona Cardinals, and I'm going to give them. Ooh, this is tough. I'm going to give them Greg Newsome, cornerback out of Northwestern. I think the Saints might trade up around here somewhere. But Greg Newsome's a really good player that the Cardinals need to take because they're really weak at corner. And at 17, the Raiders, I'm giving them Tevin Jenkins. It's been the pick for a while for me. The Raiders dismantled their O-line in free agency, and getting a guy like Tevin Jenkins, just mean finisher on the O-line, it would be really good for you. At 18, the Dolphins, I'm giving them the best edge in the class in Jalen Phillips, staying local in Miami, and the Dolphins' edge rusher, like the pass rush, would instantly be great. At 19, the Vikings. I'm going to give the Vikings Kwity Paye, the edge rusher from Michigan. I like the pick, honestly. Kwity Paye is really, really good. High motor guy. And technically sound as a run stopper. Kwity Paye is a complete package on the edge. At 20, the Bears. I don't really like the trade for some reason. They're just gonna stay put here and take Christian Darrisaw, a really, really good left tackle. Sometimes played wishy-washy at Virginia Tech, but I think he'll be really good in the NFL. So does that really matter? Probably not. And this might be biased, but the thing says it's good. I'm gonna have my Browns moving up. I think they should. They need to move up. And with Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah on the board, I don't see why they would. I am giving the Browns Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, swapping with the Colts to just move back a few spots when the Browns jump teams like Titans, Steelers, Jags, and Jets, who all potentially could take him. Don't want him to go. They take him at 21. I love the pick. I will be ecstatic if that happens. Titans at 22. I'm going to give them Rashad Bateman. Really need a receiver. They lost Corey Davis, and then they have A.J. Brown and nothing else. So they gave themselves another good receiver in Rashad Bateman. And the Jets now, I'm giving them Azeez Ojulari, edge rusher out of Georgia. Jets need another edge rusher to complement Carl Lawson. Those would be a great pair on the edge. At 24, the Steelers. The top linemen are gone, so I want the Saints to move up. The Saints could stay put, so I'm going to have the Steelers going IOL here in Landon Dickerson, the center from Alabama. Landon Dickerson's a really good player that just got injured a little bit at Alabama, like a lot, but is just so good on tape. That team would not want to pass up. And at 25, the Jags, they go Trayvon Merrick, safety at TCU. Best safety in the class. The Jags need to fix their holes at safety. At 26, the Indianapolis Colts, I'm going to give them an offensive tackle, and I'm going to give them Samuel Cosmi, left tackle at Texas. Really good athlete, and just overall rock solid at tackle. At 27, the Baltimore Ravens, they've been saying they want to draft Terrace Marshall Jr. I've seen it in a lot of mock drafts. I don't see why they wouldn't. Great hands, doesn't drop anything. Ravens need a separating wide receiver, but if they get Terrace Marshall Jr., that would still not be bad. Really good pickup by the Ravens. 28, the Saints are ecstatic that Caleb Farley is still on the board. They've been linked to him, and they get a really, really, really good player to take there. 29 now. The Packers, I think it should be corner, and not trade. I don't want to trade this pick. I'm going to give the Packers a corner. I'm going to give them Asante Samuel Jr., the cornerback out of Florida State. Really good player. Little bit lacking in size, but overall still really good. And at 30, the Bills, I'm giving them a running back. I'm giving the Bills Najee Harris in round 1. Best running back in the draft for the Bills to snag at 30. Ravens at 31. I like a trade here. I don't really know which team though. I gotta go quick. What about? So I ultimately said that the Falcons are gonna be the team to move up with the Ravens. They're gonna be moving up a few spots, and they're gonna be taking Jason Owe, the edge rusher out of Penn State. Pretty good player. Falcons need help on the edge. And then the Bucs at 32. I will be giving them Christian Barmore. And then that is my final 2021 NFL mock draft. It's been a great mock season. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.